Okay, so what I've decided to do, guys, is we've got our deck of cards here, and I'll just show you that I've also put in 2 jokers, which we don't normally play with, so I've added them back into the deck. We've got our whole deck here. Now, what I'm also going to do is we're going to fire up our Hack Shack here in a second, and when we flip these cards over, I'm going to shuffle these. There's a full deck here. I am not going to stop each time I flip over a card and go see what it means on the computer. We'll analyze that after. We're just going to let our Hack Shack run as we turn over our cards, and we'll let our Spirit Box run, and then we'll analyze it after to see if it makes any sense. Okay, so these are good and shuffled, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to lay out 6 cards, 3 and then 3 on top of those. And I'll flip you around and show you that in 1 second here. Okay, so here's my 6 cards that I've laid out. Maybe I should have stated my intention or asked the spirits before I drew the cards, but I'm going to do that now. We haven't looked, we don't know what they are. So this first batch of 6 cards, I'm sending out an invitation to Carol because I felt very strongly that on my walk earlier, she wanted to come through and say something or give us a message. So, Carol, these first cards are for you to manipulate and give us an answer on your case or moving forward or something about the story we don't know. I have no idea. I'm going to fire up the Hack Shack and we're going to go from here and start flipping these cards over. Okay. Hack Shack is running. Cards are on the table. Carol, I invite you to come through. I should actually do my little prayer of protection, I guess. I haven't done that, so let's do that. Here's our first response. I was just sending out white light to Carol and an invitation to come and participate. Not sure what that said. I do have hat head from my toque, so I acknowledge it and I will do nothing about it. So that statement right there, kind of a question and a statement, female and male voice at the same time. Female says, "Is he?" And then the male replies, "Back at home." Makes perfect sense because we had just gone for an hour-and-a-half walk on the trail with Gage, and this is where I laid out my plan to come home and do this tarot card session. And while I was on that walk, I was getting tingles down the back of my neck. We heard sticks breaking above us, and I said, I feel Carol's presence, and she has something to tell me. And that's why we decided to make this session about the unfinished tale of murder. I really don't care. Gave myself that haircut. I did a pretty good job. But this isn't about me and my haircut. This is about the Carol story. Carol and Jack murder case. And I'm going to turn over our first card. Six of Hearts. And I have no idea what the Six of Hearts means in terms of tarot cards. So I need Carol to come through. Curiosity is killing me. I know I said I wasn't going to look this up between each card. I'm going to leave this running. I'm going to go grab my laptop and I'm going to hook my laptop up here so that we can look these up because it may influence me to ask a question or something. I'm just trying to see how I feel about this. What am I feeling? don't use the laptop a lot, the battery completely dies on it. And so now I go to boot it up and there isn't even enough power well plugged in for it to start. I've got to wait 5 minutes for it to get enough charge that it will actually start. I'm getting full shivers. And I can tell you guys, those statements right there are referring to the night of the party, the night that Carol and Jack were killed, but before they went to the party. I don't know how I know that. I just know it. The scene is playing out in my head as I'm seeing that come up on the screen and hearing it before me. I don't know. Was it Jack? Was it Black? But this little snippet of time that's replaying here is, we know that they went to the party and then left the party in the wee hours of the morning. So that snippet is before they went to the party. I'm just telling you what I know, and I'm getting waves of shivers down my back as confirmation. Jack. Is this card referring to Jack? Mom? In the last video, they also asked me to come and visit them. So, what they're doing again here, saying that I need to go back to the grave sites? Remember, I know where Jack is buried. Carol is supposed to be there a few rows above him in the graveyard, but her name is not on any of the family stones, so there's some confusion there that I need to figure out before I can visit them. I can go stand within 20 feet of where I think she's buried, but I'm not 100% sure. Okay, so I did find a post on Reddit where somebody had made a listing for all of the cards and what they mean in relation to tarot. And so if we look at what the Six of Hearts is, it's cups and feelings is hearts, and the six is joy. Joy! I just made a video yesterday on finding joy. Joy, attraction, and lovers, it says. Now the Six of Hearts, ephemeral, good memories, relationships, and dreams. Oh, that's giving me a shiver down the back of my neck, guys, because as I told you earlier, I woke up this morning with a very specific dream in my head. I woke up this morning with the overwhelming sense that I need to make a movie of the Carol and Jack story. This is the same thing with the ear pareidolia, but now it's card pareidolia? I don't know. We were just talking about a dream I had this morning in this case, and then this card comes up and it says dreams. I guess after we flip each one of those, I'm going to just start this again for another 20, 30 seconds. I'm going to try to run Hack Shack as well as Necrophonic, give them a chance to talk through both. I guess the next card we'll turn over is the one underneath the first row. So we've made two columns, and I believe you're supposed to read top to bottom, top to bottom, top to bottom, and move across. Female voice there. Okay, we talk about fast responses. Here's a case where the response is said faster than we would talk. I know what it says. I'm going to play it for you 3 times without putting the text on the screen. Can you figure out what it says? Then I'll play it with the text. And it makes sense what it's saying. And I'll slow it down by 20% to show you what that sounds like. Second card is another heart. The King of Hearts. I'm not going to look up what that is right away. I'm going to give them a minute to speak. Carol? Jack? If you got anything to tell me, say it now. Wow, I'm still blown away that that's talking about dreams. Am I supposed to make a movie of your case? I don't even know how to do that. I give you one more minute to use the Hack Shack, then we're going to switch to the microphonic. All right, tell us about the King of Hearts. Wow, that's weird. It's not working. That said black. That said shot me. And it also said bullets. What does the King of Hearts mean according to our tarot cards here? So King of Hearts is the master, brings power to action, and under Hearts is wise, diplomatic, calm, and letting go. According to Maisie, Jack was ready to let all of this go, and he is at peace. So is that confirmation of what Maisie was telling us? Okay, I'm going to turn over the first card in our second column here. It's another heart. 10 of hearts. Got to remember that hearts is cups, feelings. Okay, so this is all about feelings so far. 3 of our 6 cards are under that same category when we're talking about this murder case. Ooh, and I'm getting a full shiver. Like, yeah, it's supposed to be. I want a Hack Shack response here. What are you telling me with this card? Carol, what does the 10 of hearts mean? No idea what that said. It was a male voice. Jack? Is that you? Talk to me about the 10 of hearts. Said my brother's name. Black. And here we have the same amazing story coming out of the box that we heard before, which is Carol was pregnant with Black's child. And then it says, he did it. He killed us. Okay, 10 of hearts. Again, cups, feelings. The 10. Love, fulfillment, family, joy, closure. We've got letting go, we've got calm, we've got closure, we've got dreams. Are you telling me that making this movie and telling your story, sharing your story with the truth, all the things you've told me, is the closure you're after? As we investigate this case, we are given clues that sometimes we don't even notice right away. Here is an important clue, something we can investigate. They're talking about Detective Black. He's dirty. And then a woman's voice says, eating Tums. I can just envision it. The beat down detective. He's been on so many cases. His stomach it's always going. He needs to eat these Tums. Was this real? My question is, did Tums even exist in 1969? Let's find out. A quick Google search tells us that pharmacist James Howe invented Tums in 1928 to treat his wife's indigestion. The Tums brand was introduced to the public in 1930. Look, guys, I'm just saying, if this is real, there's another piece of evidence, something that if we had people alive from that era could verify. This guy was popping Tums all the time. And the spirit box just told us that. Is it true? I don't know. But this is how my mind works when I hear these things. We have never heard anything in hundreds of hours of playing the spirit box that sounds like eating Tums. And to me, that was very clear. And in a woman's voice, she's describing this person, a character trait of this person. The only word I thought I caught there was attic. And we know that, I'm pretty sure Carol said that her diary is in the attic of that house that they used to stay at. She's told us that before. I just can't get the courage up to go knock on somebody's door like a crazy man and say, can I search your attic? I don't know. I thought that's the word I heard. Okay, we're going to turn over the next card. Jack of Spades. Finally, not a heart. Why do I have an ominous feeling about that when I turn that over and I look at that? I don't know what that means. So spades is swords. And it's thinking. And the Jack fights for a cause. Intellectual. Political. Tell me about it. Next card. Another heart. Nine of hearts. All right, spirits, what does that mean? I know it's feelings. Okay, the last card. Oh, full shiver. Full shiver down the back of my neck. Does that mean this is important? I don't know. I'm sure they're all important. I'm not making a whole lot of sense out of these. The Joker. What does that mean? That's a different one. Let's get their response first before I read what this means. Just gonna listen with my own ears. The Joker. Okay, I'm gonna see what the Joker is. The Fool, potential, yes. Upside down, no. So he is upside down. The Fool, potential, upside down, no. That's all it says. Potential. So no potential? No potential to do what? I don't know. At this point, I also had a thought. I'll just throw it to you guys. If any of you guys out there, Maisie, do you do tarot cards? Or anyone else, if you guys do tarot cards, give me a reading. Your reading, if you do this, on these cards. 6 of heart, King of heart, 10 of heart, Jack of spades, 9 of hearts, and the Joker, upside down. Send me a message, put it in the comments if you do this, Because obviously, I don't have a clue what I'm doing, right? This is just Spirit Box. This is just an experiment. If there's anybody out there watching who can help me, please give me your interpretation of this. Okay, I knew I had seen a little paragraph from the Joker here at the beginning of this Reddit, and I'm just going to read this because maybe it'll give us a little more clarification. The Joker is the equivalent of the Fool in the Tarot, and as such it means unlimited potential, a simultaneous ending and beginning, taking a big risk but having trust that all will be well. It is a powerful card. One can mark this card to indicate a right way up or a wrong way up, so that it can show the reverse meaning of folly and foolishness. A beginning and an ending? That's not lost on me. How about the ending of a beginning? She's pregnant with his child. The beginning of a new life. And he ends it, which they've told us again in this video. He killed us. Guys, I can't make this up. That's exactly what it says that card means. And that's what they just told us minutes ago, coming right out of the Spirit Box. I don't know. It's upside down. Do we end all of this by making a movie? I haven't analyzed any of this. I don't know what any of it means. This is my first ever attempt at just flipping over the cards and seeing what they say, so I hope you enjoyed. Thanks for watching.